hilarious. I frequently go back to previous years and look at all my posts and I laugh at them. So that's pretty much what I think about my Facebook. I think that for the most part, my Facebook lines up to my personality. I think it shows that I'm funny and that I like funny things, and I also have funny friends, so that helps. But I think it accurately reflects me as a person, so, or my personality, whatever you want to call it. I really don't think that there's anything on here that someone looking on would say that it doesn't reflect my personality. I think it's pretty much all me.
I can tell that she is a very funny person based off of her profile, and I think that she's pretty true to who she is because she always posts funny statuses and she always speaks what's on her mind. Doesn't really think before she speaks sometimes, and so you can definitely tell that from her statuses. I think that she is pretty true to herself. All of her likes on Facebook are pretty true. I know that she definitely listens to the type of music that she says she listens to on Facebook, and the movies that she watches and television shows and stuff like that. So she's pretty true to herself.
I guess it definitely portrays the things that I want it to portray. The fact that I'm a Christian, and just like lines mostly for the people. I don't really use Facebook a lot. It's mostly for the people that I'm around all the time, or people who ever want to communicate quickly. My cover photo is from a camp I worked at in the last 3 summers, and it's like outdoors, so it describes how I wanted to be. And I was in charge of the adventure program, so it describes how I like adventure and be outdoors and everything. If someone wants to know my interests and hobbies, they can get to know me outside of Facebook.
Okay, what about your profile picture?
Profile picture. It's a picture of me and my little cousin, and she's awesome. So it's just a picture of family, I guess. Another family member, which is important to me. So I guess that's kind of goes what it portrays there a little bit.
Well, in his cover photo, he has no shirt on and he's looking over the edge. It's just something that he would do. He likes to take his shirt off when he's outdoors, try to get all the ladies to look at him. And then he's really outdoorsy, so he's looking over the edge because he works at camp. Alright, his employer is Winship Camps. He loves working at camp. It's one thing he's super passionate about it. His about me is about you, about me. What other people think of me is becoming less and less important. What they think of Jesus because of me is critical. He's a really strong Christian. He really tries to portray that in everything he does. He doesn't really care what other people are thinking about him as long as they see him as a Christian. And that's very like him. His religious view is I love Jesus. And he has his family listed on here. I know a lot of people don't do that. He's really passionate about his family and really likes his family a lot.
I think my Facebook says that I'm social and I have a lot of friends and I'm in a sorority.
Is that all?
Yeah, and I love America.
What do you think your friends do when they look at your Facebook?
I guess the same thing. They probably just pick through my pictures.
I definitely think it says that she's a very down-to-earth person and she has a lot of friends and she's very outgoing and she's kind of her own person.
Do you think it portrays who she is in real life?
I would say so. Every time we hang out, I feel like she's very outgoing and she does weird things that not very many shy people would do, so.
How has Facebook positively or negatively affected any past relationships you've been in?
I think it's been more of a negative when it comes to boys, because I think I would get jealous when other girls would write on the wall and I didn't know who they were. Positively,
relationship if Facebook can help.
Do you and your boyfriend both use Facebook?
Yeah.
How has Facebook had a positive or negative effect on your relationship so far?
I think it's had a little bit of both. Positively, he messages me and writes cute little things on my wall and, you know, just that way. And negatively, you know, sometimes like I may see him in a picture with another girl, or, you know, I see him like commenting on something and I might get a little jealous, but I mean, other than that, like, it's nothing we can't work through, I guess.
Do you and your boyfriend both use Facebook?
We do, quite frequently.
Okay, how has Facebook either positively or negatively affected your relationship?
It's been a positive influence or had positive effects on our relationship because we can communicate better, and it allows us to interact with our friends and meet each other's friends and have a greater sense of who each other is and who each other were while we were growing up.
Facebook negatively or positively affected a past or current relationship?
It hasn't, either way. I don't know why you're asking me this question, because Facebook doesn't have that much of an impact on any part of my daily activities or life.
Facebook negatively affected it because it gave the person a chance to stalk me on Facebook and see everything that I'm doing and take everything out of context.
I would say that Facebook has negatively impacted my relationship just because whenever there is an issue or a problem in the relationship, it's easy to change Facebook status from in a relationship to single or something like that, or change your profile picture from the two of you to, you know, one of you by yourself. And you know, when that happens, it seems that your friends and your family are kind of involved, even if it's a private matter and it's something that should stay between the two of you. So I would just say like rash decisions and like the exploitation of, you know, the status of the relationship has negatively impacted.
I gotta say, overall, Facebook probably has negatively affected my relationships. I guess at the time it was, you know, it was okay, but then afterwards, it really wasn't good. My last relationship I was in, actually, she started stalking me, so I had to block her on Facebook, and that was weird because then I was still friends with her friends on Facebook, and they started like sending me messages. It's really not a good time. So overall, it's probably been pretty detrimental to my relationships.
Media didn't really have an impact on my relationship. I mean, he wasn't really into PDA, and he considered that PDA, so and I wasn't really into it until I got to college, so it didn't really play a factor.
I was in a relationship on Facebook, an ex-girlfriend messaged me and started threatening me.
Has Facebook enhanced or negatively affected your romantic relationship?
I would say it's enhanced it slightly in the fact that we can like leave each other nice comments or helpful comments, like encouraging us for like getting through school or whatnot, or just wanting to say hi when we're not around each other, I guess. I mean, like seeing pictures of both of us on there, like on one of their wish list profiles.
It's been pretty positive when it comes to my relationship.
Yeah? How?
Well, you know, me and my boyfriend, we like to tag each other in statuses. We're always like, oh, great job on this, and then, you know, you tag them, and then they get on, and they see it, and they're like, oh, you're so sweet.
Has he done that to you before?
Yeah, he's super sweet. You can put pictures of each other, and then you can, like, make your profile picture, and you're like, oh, profile picture.
Yeah, that is sweet, isn't it?